Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into the fascinating world of watches. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone who appreciates a good timepiece, you're in for a treat. We're going to explore some of the most mind-blowing and fun facts about these incredible little machines we wear on our wrists. From royal beginnings to space exploration and mind-boggling mechanics, there's so much more to a watch than just telling time. So get ready, because we're about to count down 5 amazing facts that will change the way you look at your watch forever. Let's get started. First up, let's turn back the clock to the 19th century. You might think wristwatches were originally designed for men, maybe for soldiers or pilots, right? Well, think again. The very first wristwatch was actually created for a queen. In 1812, the renowned watchmaker Abraham Louis Breguet crafted an exquisite timepiece for Caroline Murat, the Queen of Naples and Napoleon Bonaparte's sister. This wasn't some clunky pocket watch strapped to a wrist. It was an elegant, purpose-built creation, a piece of jewelry as much as a time-telling device. For a long time after that, wristwatches were seen almost exclusively as women's accessories. They were called wristlets and were considered delicate and fashionable. Men, on the other hand, stuck to their trusty pocket watches, viewing them as more masculine and practical. It wasn't until the early 20th century, especially during World War I, that men began to realize the sheer convenience of having a watch on their wrist in the heat of battle. So, the next time you strap on your watch, remember it has royal and very fashionable origins. All right, from royalty to the final frontier. Our second fact is truly out of this world. When NASA was preparing for the Apollo missions, the ones that would eventually take humanity to the moon, they needed a watch that could withstand the extreme conditions of space. We're talking massive temperature swings, G-forces, vibrations, and the vacuum of space itself. They tested watches from several top brands, putting them through a series of grueling tests. In the end, only one watch passed every single test: the Omega Speedmaster. It became the official flight-qualified watch for all NASA-manned space missions. And in 1969, when Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin stepped onto the lunar surface, the Speedmaster was right there with them. Well, technically, Aldrin's was on his wrist, as Armstrong had to leave his inside the lunar module as a backup timer. This iconic watch earned the nickname the Moon Watch, and it's a legendary piece of horological and space exploration history. It wasn't just a tool, it was a lifeline, famously used to time a critical engine burn on the near-disastrous Apollo 13 mission, helping bring the astronauts safely back to Earth. Now let's talk money. Big money. What's the most you would ever spend on a watch? A few hundred? A few thousand? How about a few million? Our third fact is all about the most expensive watch ever sold at auction. The timepiece in question is a one-of-a-kind Patek Philippe Grandmaster chime, reference 6300A010. This watch is an absolute masterpiece of watchmaking. It was created specifically for the Only Watch charity auction in 2019, an event where top watch brands donate unique pieces to raise money for research into Duchenne muscular dystrophy. This particular watch isn't just one watch, it's two. It has a reversible case with 2 dials, one in salmon and one in black. It boasts an incredible 20 different complications, which are functions beyond just telling the time. We're talking about a perpetual calendar, a minute repeater with 5 different chiming modes, and even an alarm. It's made of stainless steel, which is unusual for a grand complication Patek, making it even rarer. When the hammer finally fell at the auction in Geneva, the final price was an astronomical $31 million. It shattered all previous records and remains the most expensive watch ever sold. It's a testament to the incredible artistry and value placed on high-end watchmaking. Okay, have you ever wondered what's actually going on inside a traditional mechanical watch? It's not a battery and a chip, that's for sure. Our fourth fact dives into the mind-boggling complexity of these tiny engines. A standard simple mechanical watch can have around 130 parts, all working in perfect harmony, but when you get into the world of complications, the numbers just explode. A complicated watch, like one with a chronograph for timing events and a perpetual calendar that knows the day, date, month, and even leap years, can easily have hundreds of parts. And then you have the grand complications, the absolute pinnacle of the craft. Some of these masterpieces, like the Patek Philippe we just talked about, or the Vacheron Constantin reference 57260, can contain over 1,000 individual microscopic components. Think about that for a second. Over 1,000 tiny gears, springs, levers, and screws, all hand-finished and assembled by a master watchmaker, fitting inside a case that sits on your wrist. Each part has to be made to incredibly precise tolerances, often measured in microns. It's a symphony of micromechanics, all powered by the simple motion of your body or the winding of a crown. It's pure mechanical magic. For our final fact, let's jump from the traditional to the technological. While mechanical watches are marvels of engineering, the watch world has been completely revolutionized in the last decade by the rise of the smartwatch. These aren't just for telling time or getting notifications anymore. The modern smartwatch has become a powerful health and wellness tool that sits right on your wrist. Fact number 5 is that these devices can now track an incredible array of biometric data. It started with simple step counting, but now they monitor your heart rate continuously, looking for irregularities in high or low readings. They can take an electrocardiogram, or ECG, to check your heart's rhythm. They track your sleep, breaking it down into light, deep, and REM stages to give you insights into your rest quality. Some can even measure your blood oxygen levels, a key indicator of respiratory health. And it doesn't stop there. Many smartwatches now incorporate sensors and algorithms to estimate your stress levels throughout the day, prompting you to take a moment for a breathing exercise. It's like having a personal health assistant with you 24/7. This fusion of horology and high-tech health monitoring is changing what a watch can be and do, making it an indispensable tool for modern life. And there you have it. 5 fun and fascinating facts about watches, from 19th century queens and moonwalking astronauts to multi-million-dollar auctions, intricate mechanics, and futuristic health tracking. It just goes to show that these little devices are so much more than just time tellers. They're pieces of history, art, and technology. Which fact surprised you the most? Let me know down in the comments below. I love reading your thoughts and talking all things watches. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, please give it a big thumbs up. It really helps out the channel. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on our next deep dive into the world's most amazing objects. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.